Oh, actually, hold on. Let me hit y'all with this. One, two. Trying to get everything right. On the YouTube side, we got the vertical stream going. On the Twitch side, we got the horizontal stream going. Shout out to everybody on the Twitch side. I don't got everything set up to where I can see y'all. Yeah, I ain't got everything set up to where I can see everybody on the Twitch side. But if you end up tapping in over there on Twitch, you know, I ain't trying to ignore you. I'm a YouTuber though. So I'm a YouTuber right now. But you know, shout out to Twitch. YouTube, we got the horizontal stream going. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything situated, but without further ado, what's the deal? You already know what it is, oh bad. You already know what it is. Back this one another video to pump out to my young boys. Maybe girls, but no, today we got to get back in here and talk about these updates. We got some breaking news. Apparently, Iran's supreme leader has spoken. You know, they were saying that he was missing for a while. They said they ain't heard from him since the alleged truce and the ceasefire. They said they ain't heard from him. They talking about he's hiding in a bunker or whatever, or he in a cave somewhere. He's come out to speak, and apparently he talking about, you know, he talking about that talk that Trump talking ain't really valid. He talking about that ain't really accurate, which I speculated, you know, it just gave the vibe. It seemed like Trump was being very desperate in a way. It seemed like he was being kind of like, you know, when like a little kid, I don't know, you know, like when little kids just be like, oh, I beat you, huh? Like they just kind of like overdoing it. Like when somebody is just beating a dead horse almost. That's the vibe Trump gave off. To me, it seemed like he was beating a dead horse, which raised, you know, my antennas like, okay, why he keep talking about, oh, we obliterated this, we obliterated that. And one thing that I say that just didn't, like something that didn't add up to me, I'm like, okay, if you obliterated the facilities and you caused all of this destruction to the facilities, like I didn't see how it was no casualties. I didn't see how you can say you obliterated 3 nuclear facilities and nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt at all. Like not even a security guard on duty, nothing. So you mean to tell me it was no security guards, no people who directing the trucks? If these facilities is housing something so, you know, important to the country, it's like you think there'd be somebody on duty watching it. And if not, I mean, you know, that just don't make sense. But for Trump to say he obliterated 3 facilities and nobody got hurt, there was no casualties at all, I just found that hard to believe. So somebody was lying off rip. Either they covering up the casualties to, you know, kind of make the U.S. seem a little more moral, or, you know, the damage wasn't really as severe as he was claiming. So off rip, you know, I just seen the red flags with that alone. And then, you know, fast forward, here we are. The supreme leader is now speaking out. He's saying that, you know, I'm hearing that there's some threats in here. So, you know, the plot is thickening, man. The plot is definitely thickening. Things are getting juicy. You know, and if you know, new to the channel, we ain't this is a Bible-based channel. We ain't over here in no fear. We ain't over here scared of no World War III and no nuclear warfare, nothing like that. If you're scared, it's time to exit, because, you know, we're gonna be cracking jokes, all sorts of stuff, because this is entertainment on the low. You know, seeing these nations go at it, seeing biblical prophecy unfold before our very eyes, you know, this is exciting. This is exciting stuff. Because once America gets judged, once America get their fair share, they get double, triple, quadruple what they gave the children of Israel. Then, you know, we got next in the world. We got first dibs on the world. You know, the Bible say when the wicked is in rule, the people will mourn. When the righteous rule, the people will rejoice. So right now the people is mourning, and you know, we want everybody to rejoice. That's what we all looking forward to. So, you know, we chilling over here. But let's see what Iran's supreme leader has said. Let's check this out.
Of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Greetings to the people of Iran. First,
Make sure I like the video on the way in.
martyrs of the recent events. I would like to thank the martyr scholars, who were truly and justly valuable to the Islamic Republic and served it.
Okay.
And today, in the presence of God, they will continue to serve their nation.
In the presence of God.
God willing, I extend my congratulations to the great Iranian nation for its victory over the Zionist entity.
Iran said dubs in the
Despite all
chat.
the claims and hype, the Zionist entity was almost crushed and collapsed in the face of the Islamic Republic's strikes.
Let me show you how it's done. Yes!
Come on, watch out with that. Iran said dubs in the chat, y'all.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you for the victory against the Zionist regime.
They saying victory. They saying Israel holding the L.
The Zionist regime almost collapsed under the blows of the Islamic Republic.
He cooking them. He said they wasn't like that for real.
The idea that such a blow from the Islamic Republic could enter the regime did not occur to them.
You can't translate faster than that.
The Zionist entity must know that the cost of aggression against Iran will be heavy, and this is what happened.
Okay.
We thank God who aided our armed forces as they penetrated the advanced, multi-layered Zionist defenses and razed many of their civilian and military sites to the ground. Of course, this is an independent criminal case in international courts. Anyone who hears these words will understand that there is another reality under these words.
Yeah. So it sounds like if he's saying, all right, we crushed Israel and they got folded, then that don't sound like, I don't know, if the ceasefire really took place and Trump got the ceasefire on the floor to where it's like, all right, y'all got to stop, then I don't know. Can you still say it's a dub? I guess you can, because you know the Israelis, I believe that's what they call it. You know, they had millions of their people in the bunkers. They was starting to flee from Israel. They was about to start escaping. They was pivoting to finding a way out of that mud. So I mean, I guess you can call it a dub. That's kind of like if it's two people fighting on the street, and then you on top of somebody, and you just You stomping, feet, boots to the ground. Well, not boots to the ground, boots to the stomach. And then somebody else come in like, hey, nephew, get off of him. Like, chill. Like, hey, y'all gotta stop. Break this up. You know, you would feel like you won. So I guess I see where they coming from. He like, yeah. He like, we dubbed. He said dubs in the chat.
The Islamic Republic of Iran won, and the Islamic Republic of Iran tried to minimize the impact of the attack on Iran. The American regime entered the war directly because it felt that the Zionist entity would completely collapse if it did not intervene, but it did not achieve any accomplishments.
That's a shot. He said y'all ain't achieved nothing. He said y'all ain't achieved nothing. So I'm saying you got to pay attention to what's going on everywhere. Because on our end, Trump talking about, yeah, we obliterated everything they had going on. We obliterated their facilities. That stuff is done. There will be peace in the world. No more nuclear weapons. We are good. He said y'all ain't do nothing. He hit him with the Elon Musk. He said just a scratch. It's getting juicy, y'all. It's getting juicy. Iran said dubs in the chat, man.
The Iranian nation is united, its voice is one, and it has stood together and supported the armed forces. The Americans failed to achieve anything significant by attacking our nuclear facilities. This is not a small incident. In one of his statements, Trump said that Iran must surrender.
Oh, snap. Just
The
a
US
scratch.
president is exaggerating matters to conceal the truth of what happened.
What happened? So they're trying to conceal the truth of what happened.
The US president called for Iran's surrender, and this is beyond his control.
He said this is beyond your control. He said, Trump, you don't run nothing. I found it strange because I'm like, I'm just now really getting into the politics thing. You know, I'm a younger demographic. I'm like, damn, the U.S. got pulled like this. We sat up there, jumped into something, and said, nah, y'all can't have no nuclear weapons. Boom, boom. Even though we got them, we dictate if y'all can have them. Y'all can't have that going on over there. Boom, blow y'all up, or shoot some stuff over there. Boom, boom. Stop that whole thing. Then you say, all right, now that we didn't whooped you, punished you for doing something you're not supposed to do. Now you have to surrender, and you better not retaliate. You say how Trump got up there? He said, man, if y'all retaliate, we put an extreme belt to ass. That's what Trump was on. He like, press the wrong button. He said we put an extreme belt to ass if y'all retaliate. Y'all better stop. And then you say it's peace at the same time. How you giving out whoopings, saying you better not do nothing back, and then you just assume that they're not gonna do nothing back, and you just like, yeah, don't worry about little dog. I already gave him a whooping, he good. It's gonna be peace now. Like what? I'm like, damn, the U.S. move like this? We move like this? He said, He said, "You better stop." He said, "You go into your corner. You go into your corner, and y'all make up, or else I'm giving out whoopings." I'm like, damn, this what the U.S. is on? This how we feeling? Or maybe that's just how Trump feeling. I don't know the history of the U.S. and all of that type of stuff, all the other wars with Iraq and all of that, and how we was moving. But I'm seeing with this, we moving with hella pride. Like Trump moving like he controls everybody and everything. Like he's the ultimate. Like he's the. I think Trump is on record saying that he controls the world. So he for sure moving like it. He's talking like it. But Iran, they like this dude talking like he runs something. We don't listen to you. You're nobody to us. Your efforts are futile. It's crazy, man. Get the popcorn, y'all.
Iran, with its history and culture, with its nationalism, but his statement revealed a reality.
Make sure I like the video as y'all coming in. Appreciate it.
Americans have been in conflict with Islamic Iran since the beginning of the revolution.
Okay, hold on.
Beginning of the revolution. Americans have been in conflict with Islamic Iran since the beginning of the revolution.
Okay, boom. Americans been in conflict with Iran. I seen that too. I seen them talk about it in the news. They like, can Iran... What are the chances of Iran doing like cyber attacks? And they said, well, Iran has done cyber attacks to the U.S. before. So what that told me, I'm like, huh. So we've been enemies with these guys. We've been in conflict with these guys. We've been at war with these guys. Not even just we've been at war with these people for, I ain't gonna say we, because you know that's them. You know, America have been at war with Iran for a minute now. So that's where it made me think even more. I'm like, huh. So where do we get off telling a whole nother country that we at war with that they can't have weapons? How do you attack somebody for having a weapon? How do you attack your enemies for having weapons and then say we not at war with y'all, or we're not in conflict? We've been in conflict before. And then you sit up there and have weapons that can destroy this country, but then you say, no, we can't be on the even playing field. Stop doing that, or I'm about to boom you. What? I'm just saying, like, you know, my side is the Most High. My soul is Christ. You know, Yeshua, him and shit. You know, that's my side. I don't have a side in this. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I'm just going off of logic. I'm like, that don't make sense. If I got an op, how is my op gonna tell me, no, you can't have more weapons? If you get more weapons, we gonna boom you. Y'all been my op anyway. So why? So my ops is trying to disarm me so they can have easier access to snake me. I don't know where they do that at. I don't know where they doing that at.
The Islamic Republic won this war and dealt a powerful blow to America by bombing one of its most important bases in the region, the Al-Adid Air Base.
Hold on, wait, what?
Most important, Islamic Republic won this war and dealt a powerful blow to America by bombing one of its most important bases in the region, the Al-Adid Air Base.
What?
Dr. Cap.
What? They ain't report that. They said that they sent 14 missiles and 13 was intercepted. And one of them went off to the sea and went and missed completely. We can't trust nothing, bruh. We can't trust nothing. Trump is running the media right now. He got us over here thinking that the U.S. was unscathed. He's like, the awesome power of the military. We intercepted all their missiles. Hopefully they got it out of their system and now we can have peace. I don't think Trump really wants smoke with Iran. Because if they really did blow us, blow them, if they really did retaliate, if they really did retaliate, and they did some damage, and Trump is trying to frame it like, oh, they didn't do nothing. He's saying that they hit one of our bases. He's saying they hit one of the US bases out there and did severe damage to it. But Trump told us that they got intercepted. Unless they talking about different bases, I don't know. But we didn't get no report on a base being blew. We seen that they sent 13 missiles. They sent 14 missiles. They intercepted 13. So the fighter jets was on their Gallagher and pew-pewed the missiles out the sky, intercepted them. And then the last missile went on. Shout out to Zelico for the subscribe. That junk's finally working. Hey, sub up, y'all. Hey, sub up. The alert box is working. So I'm going to shout everybody out that sub up as we watching this. But and make sure y'all like the video as y'all coming in. Bro, are you listening to Iran Media? We watching it live. Bro, we was what? Or the F-22 drone situation. I'm not sure, but I didn't see nothing about our stuff getting blew. He said that they did some serious damage to a base.
The Islamic Republic won this war and dealt a powerful blow to America by bombing one of its most important bases in the region, the Al-Adid Air Base.
Somebody capping.
The Islamic Republic's ability to reach America's main bases in the region and its ability to take action against them whenever it wants. Bombing American bases could happen again in the future, and the cost to the enemy would inevitably be high. It is an important point for the people of Iran to know.
Hold on. I heard that. Okay. He said they have to say that in order to justify that missile money. I feel that. I wouldn't be surprised at that either. If they are capping. Yeah, I see that too. I wouldn't be surprised if they are capping. That's the thing when you're dealing with warfare. It's like the same thing that Trump did. The same thing that Trump did when he was like, oh, I'm going to take these 2 weeks. This is about bright. The same thing Trump did when he said, oh, this is over with. The same thing Trump did when he said, all right, I'm going to take these 2 weeks. I'm going to take these 2 weeks off. And I'm going to think about this. I'm going to think this over, see what, I'm going to come back to y'all and see if I'm going to jump in. And then a couple days later, he went boom, boom. I think that's the same thing that they about to just keep doing back and forth. They're going to be like, oh, let's piece it up, peace treaty. Let's stop shooting for now, then boom. Same thing that happened with, he said, when he said that, it's a ceasefire. I think both sides end up going boom, boom. After he said it was a ceasefire. So anytime, biblically, in the book of Thessalonians, it literally says, when they say peace and safety, then you can expect sudden destruction. So in the midst of all of this, where they going, all right, let's chill, or all right, let's have some peace, or all right, things are going to be straight, or we stopped this, or we protected this, any of that type of lingo, just be on the lookout for the next thing to happen. Them boys called and told us what they was doing. They have been outgunned time and time again. Look at the Houthis. I don't know what that is. Like I said, I'm new to all of this. I'm just not tapping into this whole war thing. said no negotiation, so Trump felt no need to wait 2 weeks. He said no negotiations. So your man said no negotiations, so Trump felt no need to wait 2 weeks. Man, no, that's that war stuff, bro. That's that war stuff. And then the Iran guy he ain't my mans. None of these guys is my mans. I mean, come on now. We ain't gotta go there. Tell you what Iran's doing. They reaching out to other Muslim countries, seeing who's on board to take it further. If nobody jumps on, there won't be any more. I don't know, man. I don't think y'all giving these boys enough credit. I don't think y'all giving these guys enough credit. I know in a way they gotta big it up. Like, he gotta talk a certain way because you don't want to look like a hoe in front of your people. But at the same time, bro, I'm reading the book of Ezekiel right now. And this is where we get into that Bible talk. I'm reading the book of Ezekiel right now. And if you know the history of Iran and the Persian Empire and everything like that, the Most High God used them. Shout out to Gustavo for the sub, man. The Most High God used them to free the children of Israel, the actual people, the actual ones. We ain't gonna talk too much about it, but the Bible say that there is people who's gonna say that they are a certain people and they not gonna really be them people. But God used them before. He used the Persians, he used Iran before to free Israel, to essentially, judge Babylon. And we seeing the same thing happen again. We seeing the same people rise up against Babylon. A lot of people was surprised that Iran even attacked the U.S. at all. A lot of people were surprised that Iran attacked the U.S. at all. They didn't think that Iran had the cojones to do it. I don't know what's going on where, people keep sleeping on these guys like they ain't about it. But what's good, Mackin? I don't know why they keep sleeping on these guys like these do. Why y'all keep sleeping on them like they ain't about it? But I think you got to give them a little more credit. Let me see what y'all talking about. You say if a bunch of countries back them, it'll get scary over time. And then China and Russia is backing Iran. I mean, they ain't like backing them, but they got their support. Then China just said that the world can go on without the U.S. They said the world can go on without the U.S. They not playing no games. They not trying to hear all that here. They not trying to. They don't like that the U.S. really think that they like run everything. Like the U.S., the way that Trump be moving, the way Trump be talking, everybody is calling Trump a bully. And one of the Supreme Leader conferences, he called Trump a bully. When the trade war was going on, I caught that. They called Trump a bully. China called Trump a bully. He said, we ain't about to let y'all bully us. But that's the spirit that's on America. America think that they can just bully and run everybody and control everything, tell you what to do with your land, tell you what to do with your land, tell you what not to do. You better listen to me or I'm putting belt to ass because I'm the supreme. You're going to create a lot of enemies carrying energy like that. You're going to naturally create a lot of enemies. It don't take nothing for all of these guys to sit up there and start clicking up. And then they gonna snake America. That's what's inevitably gonna happen. Prophecy is gonna come to fruition the same way that all of the nations that ancient Babylon fornicated against, all end up rising up against her and cornering her and literally had Babylon cornered for destruction. The same thing is gonna happen to America. This place is doomed, bro. This place is doomed. And this ain't, me saying this so you can be scared. Like, if you scared by that, then that's just a testament to your relationship with the Creator. And then with that being said, that means you gotta get into your word, start reading your Bible, and start growing that connection with Him. Because, everything that happened on the face of the earth is for God's people. It's for the righteous. So if you scared about, World War III and all of that, that just show you ain't in good standing. And it's time to really tap in because stuff is about to get real. Stuff is about to get extremely real. Let's see what y'all talking about. You need to read to learn history. All right. Somebody called Japan and asked them what happens when you get froggy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, if it come to that, you know what's gonna happen. I mean, they ain't just gonna. And that's another thing. That's really, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's really why the U.S. is so on these people's head like they is now. They like, no, y'all can't have no nuclear weapons. They know if anybody's gonna sit up there and get them that karma back, it'd be probably these guys. It'd be Iran. They like, no, y'all can't have no nuclear weapons. That's crazy. But what goes around comes around. America is the only ones that dropped a nuke on another country. We're the only ones that did something like that. And being the only ones to do something like that, you know, you got to understand it's karmic values in this. You know, what goes around comes around, like a hula hoop. Karma is it just make show that beautiful. So America is trembling right now. They like, no, bro, we can't let y'all have no nuclear weapons, bro. They already know what could potentially happen. Man. But that was it, man. I just wanted to react to you know what he said. I thought that this would have been longer than this. Hold on, let me see. Cause why it ends so abruptly?
Republic's ability to reach America's main bases in the region and its ability to take action against them whenever it wants.
News. Said, how is America trembling? Look at how they acting with Iran right now. Just off, they didn't set up there and attack them just off of the notion that these people might be building nukes. They like, no, y'all can't have no nukes. Stop that. That's like a scary thing. You don't want this, but we can't be on even ground. You can have nukes, but I can't have nukes. How is that fair? You don't want me to have it because you didn't had it and used it, and you know that you the ops. So it's like you gonna be a little scared if that person is sitting up there planning on making something like that or doing something like that. They've been saying that forever. Saying what forever? Political theater. I think it's a lot of that too going on. A lot of y'all people who giving Trump all this credit, at the end of the day, the Most High is in control of all of this. Ain't no supreme leader, no president, no nation ruler, anything like that is in control of any of this. The Most High is in control of everything. He controls the dark and the light. These people is just fulfilling prophecy, and that's where you get to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, I don't know too much about the world and these things that's going on right now, or the history and all of that, but the Bible is also history. And like I said before, the Most High has used scripturally, historically, the Most High God has used the Persian Empire, has used, these people looking to Gog and Magog. Shout out to Richard Cassie for the sub, man. But he's used Gog and Magog. He used the Persian Empire to essentially judge Babylon and free the Israelites. I know that happened for sure. So for y'all to be sleeping on the Persians right now, for y'all to be sleeping on Gog and Magog, that's what they want. They want you to sit up there and sleep on them and think that America really just is this supreme ultimate force that nobody can mess with. Do y'all see? I don't know if y'all see what I see when I be seeing Trump, but I see a psychopath. I see a psychopathic old man. He's not the ultimate supreme force of the world. Like, are you serious? Like Bree be talking about, Trump is an actor. Trump used to act. He's a character. We got a whole character running the country. He's orange. Like, seriously. Better than a brain dead old man. Hey, I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny that. Because Biden was in that mug on his last leg. You talking about you really sound fried. No, Biden was in that mug on his last leg. I agree with you. You ain't gotta tweak out. I agree with you there. But I'm not Democrat or Republican. You wanna know a secret? I've never voted in my life. So what you want me to do? What you want me to do? I ain't never voted. It says, how embarrassing. There are no such things as invisible magic sky fairies. Oh, you tweaking. Please stop embarrassing yourself for the entire planet to see. Well, little do you know, this is a Bible-based channel, and you're embarrassing yourself, sir. You're lucky we have Trump running the country. Oh, snap. Y'all starting to come in here hot. The Trump boys. Y'all crazy, bro. Ain't no way. You're wrong. Never voted. Yeah, I never voted. That stuff don't even matter. Are y'all crazy? In 2025, y'all still think y'all vote like matter, bro? Oh, heck, you know. Shout out to Gen Xer 68 for the sub, man. If you haven't voted, then why you gripping? What you mean? Trump. Oh no, y'all funny in here, bro. Trump is not gonna let you go to Epstein Island with him, boy. Trump is not gonna let you go out to Epstein Island with him. Trump, MAGA strong. I don't even know why you talking about it then. Ain't even gotta say. I'm bringing out the truth to my people, the ones who got the eyes to see and the ears to hear. If you still in delusion world where you think that your vote and all of that matters, and you think that Trump is gonna look out for you in the end, you got another thing coming. Buddy boy. You got another thing coming, my MAGA friend. They really is going hard for Agent Orange. Trump, let me show you this Trump out here. Y'all wildin'. This y'all boy right here. This y'all boy right here. How many of y'all about to see Trump in theaters on when this movie drop? This movie drop in a couple weeks. How many of y'all going into the theaters to see bro? Cause y'all wildin'. Y'all in this mug tweaking. Talking about Trump 2020. What? Where do you live right now? Put America first, my guy. America ain't did a damn thing for me. Do you see do you see my skin color? Do you know what America has done to my people? Do you know that America used to feed our babies to alligators? Do you know that America sat up there and is completely done everything in its power to keep my people at the lowest of the low? Do you understand that America is keeping God's people in bondage? Do you understand that we're still enslaved to this day? That's what I see. When I see y'all talking about Trump and y'all toting him up, y'all are delusional. And judgment is coming to all of you. To all of you. Everybody who contributed to the downtrodden of God's people, them real Hebrews, them real Jews, you know it's gonna be hell to pay. And that's why I can talk about this stuff with, so casually, because I'm just watching prophecy unfold. This is all written scripturally. Babylon has to be destroyed, and then once Babylon gets destroyed, same thing is gonna repeat itself. We take control of the whole world. Oh no, I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim at all. I understand that we did it to ourselves because we wanted to serve idol gods. And then, we did what we did, and now we in captivity. But prophetically, scripturally, the last is going to finish first. Let me pull that up. Since I got y'all attention, let's pull up some scripts. Let me see. What chapter? Verse. The last shall be first. What's that? Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be, and the first what? Damn, my phone in the way. So the last will be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Who's last? If you look at the world, and you look at all of the nations and all of the people, who's last? Who's really last? The blacks, the black Americans, your foundational black Americans, the ones that lost their entire identity. They got black people is so toe up. They got us believing that we are a color and two continents. African American. We two continents together. We ain't got no lineage. Most of us, we don't know our great grandparents. Most of us don't know our great grandparents. The bloodline stop right there. We sit up there and get taught in school that our entire history started on slave ships. We don't have an identity. We get dog walked. We get used and abused by every nation. We are last. And I know y'all MAGA boys hate to hear it, but in the end, we shall be first. We gonna be first. Once Trump, y'all God, the one that y'all worship, once he implode America from the inside out, you know what's going to happen? When the king comes, let me show you what's going to happen. Because this is how I sleep good at night. Despite all of the, the troll comments and all of that, I love it. Y'all got my chat extra lit right now. Despite the troll comments though, this what it say. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God. Every head shall bow. That means you. That means you, MAGA boy. That means your head is going to bow and that tongue is going to confess. So we be chilling. We be chilling on this side, We just waiting for Babylon to go ahead and go boo boo. And then we go ahead and step in. And, we celebrate with Christ, reclaim the world, reclaim the kingdom. So, it is what it is. Is what it is. Yup. Let's get a round of applause to the Almighty Christ. No, I don't know what God you serving, boy. I don't know what God you serving, but the one of the Bible say that Christ has skin of burnished bronze and hair of wool, hair like a sheep, and skin of burnished bronze. So I don't know. I don't know what Bible you reading, but Bible say Christ is black. So all of that yap, you better show some respect, because he sees everything. He sees everything. But you know, you're madder than ever. Okay. Yeah, whatever you talking about. That's the video for today, man. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that jumped in here, even the trolls. You know, y'all made this extra lit. I hope y'all tap back in, because I love to read more of y'all's comments. You know, when I get back on here, and you know, clearly dragging Trump does it. Clearly dragging Trump works the algorithm. So, I mean, I don't know. I ain't got too much more to say to y'all's boys, you know. Let me give you this. Let me give you this scripture. Cause y'all in a strong delusion. Y'all in a strong delusion. Oh, that's also Thessalonians. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie. We got a lot of folks in here that's in a strong delusion right now. We got a lot of folks that's in a strong delusion, and they out here believing the lies. They out here believing the lies. Appreciate you, Aki. I see you in there. You one of the real ones in there. I see you. Who cares what color God is? God is God. Yeah, I bet you feel like that, because you don't. What the problem with y'all is, y'all don't want to give. Y'all want us to stay last. That's the crazy part. Y'all want us to stay last. Y'all can't imagine. Y'all would hate the idea of a world where blacks rule the entire world, like we originally did. The original people from the dirt, like. Y'all would hate. Y'all are at war with God. That's the funny part, though. That's why I'd rather y'all sit up here and do this, because you not at war with me. Shout out to Terrion Unique for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Y'all not at war with me. Y'all at war with God himself. What I look like fighting you when you at war with God? Like, that's crazy. He gonna deal with you. He gonna deal with you. Why would I sit up there and stress out over that? You ain't at war with me, my boy. But yeah, it's all cool though. Shout out to all the trolls, man. Make sure y'all come back, bro. Make sure y'all come back. When the next video drop, make sure y'all come back. That's funny, bro. I got the trolls in here today, the MAGA boys. Christ is king and you are a false prophet. Aww. Damn, you lucky I ain't got the world's smallest violin song for you. I'm gonna add that on here. God will hold you accountable for the people you misled. Aww. 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 You silly, my man. But that's the video for today. Appreciate everybody that tapped in, including the trolls. Make sure y'all tap back in when we get back in here. When we get some more news. Shout out to Try Again for the sub. Use the one hating. Hey, ain't this crazy? You subbing just so you can sit up there and come back. That's love, bro. Even though you hating, bro, and you sub, bro, that's love, bro. That's love. You know they say it's a thin line between love and hate. So the fact that you sub just so you can come back and troll another day. Right here, bro. Right here, bro. Right here, bro. Right here, bro. But no, that's the video, man. Shout out to everybody on Twitch, man. I ain't even over there on the Twitch chat. So, you know, I'm gonna get that set up someday. You know, I'm a YouTuber. I ain't got the Twitch stuff set up, but you can still see me and see what's going on. Alright, bet. No, you good. Try again, bro. You cool. You cool, bro. You cool, bro. You cool, bro. Yeah, you cool, bro. You cool, bro. Y'all are cool. Even the trolls, bro. Even the trolls is cool, bro. I mess with all y'all, dog. Tap back in next time, bro. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm on y'all boys.
One more treat, bitch, I'm gone. One more hit, bitch, I'm gone. Brand new whip, bitch, I'm gone. Brand new crib, yeah, I'm home. Bitch, we home, yeah, we grown. One more treat, bitch, I'm gone. One more hit, bitch, I'm gone. One more hit, yeah, we gone. Yeah.